All right, so earlier this week on Study Ball, we took a look at some of the young quarterbacks, the top 3 quarterbacks. Young, Stroud, Richardson. Take a look at their debut, some good, some bad, some things they have to improve on. And then I thought we'd take a veteran quarterback here later in the week and take a look at Russell Wilson. A lot of questions on who Russ was last year and can he recapture what he was in Seattle? Can Sean Payton come in and change some of the things that they did last year and find a system that really fits Russ so we can get him back to a Pro Bowl type level? So he got to play a little bit in the first preseason game. Let's dive into the tape and take a look at what we saw. All right, first play in this Sean Payton era. I like what they do. They're going to move Russell Wilson. They're going to run the naked bootleg. As we run a naked bootleg, we're always going to have a flat, something going to the corner, something coming over. As we run the naked bootleg, we're always thinking flat first, but we're going to read the flat defender, who happens to be the corner here, as they play a cover 2. All right, so come back, a little play fake, come out. All right, we come out, got his head turned, does a nice job. Now we're reading this corner. This corner ends up kind of settling and coming down, giving him a shot at one of these 2 deeper throws right here. Only problem is we've got pressure. Now, what do we do here? Well, we either settle for the flat right here or have a chance to kind of push this guy, try to get the pressure guy going sideline to sideline, then stick your foot in the ground, set up, and rip one of these second level throws. I've seen Russell do that numerous times. Here, doesn't see it fast enough, pressure coming, doesn't really have a chance to adjust, has to recover back to his flat. Little errant throw in the first pass of preseason. Okay, this one's close right here. Okay, so what are we running? Okay, it's really just a pure progression. Again, I think something that's really good for Russ, so he can just kind of go through. We got an out, we got a corner, we got a shallow, we got an in, then the back's probably going to check over there. So it's really just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so to speak. Me, I'm going to come out. I'm going to read this corner right here. If I feel like the corner is giving me the out, I'm taking that. If I feel like he's tight, now I'm looking to get up over the top and then work through my progressions. But you're going to see this corner right here. Corner right here squats on this. I don't know about this. This one might be an interception depending on how good the throw is if it doesn't get knocked down. But to me, these are little technique things that become so important, and you see it even at the highest level, okay? What do I want to see? I want to see this out here. I want to see him get width right now. I want to see him get outside this corner, because once he gets outside the corner, that gives me a read as a quarterback. If he gets outside the corner and the corner is staying flat-footed and level like this, I know that a good throw beats him to the outside. If he get outside the corner and he turns his hips this direction and starts to drive it, that gives me a better read as a quarterback and lets me know that I need to start working through my progression. Right here, the receiver to me is running inside. He's running inside the corner. So when he runs inside the corner, it gives the corner leverage to be able to hold that and break this, and it puts him in a position where he could possibly fall back and make that. But I don't get a read on this guy, and I just have to guess if I'm the quarterback, because we haven't forced him to turn his hips or we haven't gotten leverage outside of him. So right here, I think if the technique of this out is a little bit better, it gives Russell a little better throw. He knows exactly what he's getting. Either way, he sticks the back foot trying to make the decision. Not sure how that would have turned out. Okay, this is a play that they ran numerous times in the game. Going to run a go. Jerry Jeudy, he's here and he gets to run a choice. Boom. They like to take it inside as much as they can. Then I believe they're going to run the return here. So again, kind of a pure progression. We're going 1, and then we're going to work back to this side from there. Okay, nice job by Russ right here as he goes to throw that. Sees the Mike linebacker. This Mike linebacker comes screaming over here. So instead of throwing it right now, where this guy possibly undercuts it and takes it for a touchdown, he sees that guy moving, he waits, and he hits the second window to Jerry Jeudy, gets that guy running. Boom. Nice job. Waiting for it. Seeing that linebacker. Really, really good throw. We got a big chunk play. Love it. Hard play action. Another thing that Russ has always been good at. Cut the field in half, right? Play action and give him a couple different reads. So they're going to run the deep hook. They're going to run the comeback. And then the back's probably going to check here. So we've got half field, and we're really going to come back. And whichever way you read this. I always used to read this 1, 2, 3. Looks like maybe Russ goes 1, 2, 3. Instead, reading it inside out. But with the play action, I don't mind reading it inside out, especially with the timing. See, the inside one happens sooner than the outside one, so I like the ability to read inside out for the timing purposes. Sees it. Boom. Sticks it on his guy. Really nice throw. Another nice first down. All right, so a couple different options right here. We're going to run a stick over here, which means it's a go. It's a flat. It's a stick. And then we're going to run a locked hitch back here to the backside. End up bringing pressure over here. So I think he's got a shot to read this 1 to 2 to the front side, but he likes his matchup back here with Courtland Sutton. No problem with that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to make the game easy. I'm going to take my one-on-one. Boom, right there. He's going to take it. I think he's going to win on this one. Nice timing. Ball just gets tipped, but I can live with that. No problem, one-on-one. Or you see the top, possibly a shot right there to Jerry Jeudy as he's breaking out if you decide to go to that side. All right, so we get a blitz zero here. All right, so what is a blitz zero? Okay, blitz zero simply means it's an all-out blitz with man-to-man across the board. Okay, so we've got man, 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 man. Okay, nobody back. No safeties free to cover the middle of the field. It's man-to-man, and we're going to bring an all-out blitz. More than you can block. We've only got 6 blocking. We're bringing 7. Okay, so when we see blitz zero, if we know that we've got time, this is what we like to do a lot of times, is we like to attack the post area of the field because we know that there's nobody back there and we can lay that ball up and we can get a touchdown. We want to make the other team pay. Now, the things that we have to see is what are the depth of these guys? Okay, are those guys so deep that they're not going to give it to us? Okay, is this guy sitting inside leverage on the post? If he is, it's going to make it tougher to go to the post. So here we get the blitz zero. Russell goes and takes a shot at the post, which again, not mad at him. I understand why he's doing it. But when you see the big picture, there's also some quick throws. That's the other thing that you can do. You can hold it and try to make them pay deep, or you can get the ball out of your hands quick and make them pay by forcing them to have to tackle you. So you look at this shallow right here, kind of like that throw with as soft as they're playing. Boom, right there. If we just put this ball on our shallow right here, we've got a shot. Got Jerry Jeudy running on the in route. Maybe a shot to get that up over the top two before that extra guy and that pressure gets there. But if we can win here, there's also a shot at the post as well. So there's lots of different options that he could have taken. He decided to take the post shot. Not mad at him for it, even though he had other options. Would have been mad if he took one of the underneath throws. Would have picked up a first down for him, but he went for the jugular and just didn't win based on the technique of the defense. Okay, another play action. Okay, cut the field in half, make it simple. Post, take 2, over, flat, simple high row read, peek the safety. He goes back to take the post, no problem. Now we get the flat read right here. He comes down. There's our overthrow. Okay, only thing again, I'd like to see him settle his feet. Got a good little pocket right here. Okay, don't be impatient, right? See how his body turns this way? Turns this way. Now he's got to throw the ball on the run. Instead of just going, hey, I got pressure, slide up. Slide up, set your feet, make a good accurate throw here, and we've got a chance for a huge play. He's got to make the throw on the run. Nobody throws it better on the run yet. Still always going to be harder than stepping up, having your feet set, and making the throw, but he makes the right decision, and he gets a nice completion. All right, so we've got the choice route back over here again. Choice route, go down here, and then we've got the double out. Okay, so we got an out and a stick to the top. Pick a side, see the Cardinals running back to cover 2. Not a big fan of this against cover 2. Too many bodies over there. So he likes the corner off, at least to some degree. Reads it over there, but I like the timing. Okay, it's tough, because you'll notice this guy's able to kind of play both of them, but good decision. Corner comes down on the outside one, stick it on your stick. Right now, get yourself a completion. I like it. Like to see him do that without the hitch. Takes a quick little hitch right there. Get the ball out, help protect your guy right out of the break. All right, so a little bit more of a concept right here. So we've got our one-on-one back here. We got our swing. This is what we used to call F-post. Okay, so we're going to run a shallow right there. Then we're going to come off with the F-post right here. So read as a quarterback. Well, we started with that inside linebacker. I'm going to read that inside linebacker. If he turns and chases, then we're going to look to hit that post right there. If we don't like it, now let's work back here to this side with that shallow coming to the backside. Here, it looks like he reads inside first. Not exactly sure. Peeks left, comes back there. Maybe has a shot at the post. Coming off of this, even though it looks a little bit tight to me. Right there. Maybe pretty good coverage right there. All right, Russ, go do Russ. Nice job on the move. Another great throw, as I said. Good thrower on the run. Makes a nice throw right here. Jerry Jeudy's got to make this play for him. Possible touchdown there if he catches it clean. All right, so a play that we saw earlier, a good one to finish on right here, is we saw the blitz zero earlier, and Russell went for the big post up over the top. Going to see the blitz zero once again. Bringing everybody man-to-man across the board. They've got the choice route once again to Jerry Jeudy, which we saw them hit earlier for a big play. Nice job right here. Knows the pressure's coming. Right? In the face of pressure. Delivers a strike. Nice job by Jeudy. Breaking this inside. Taking the easiest route. Boom. Catch it. Gets himself into the end zone. So some stuff to really like there in the first showing of Sean Payton and Russell Wilson together. Thought he looked much more comfortable than he did last year. Now, I think they cleaned up the system. Split the field in half on a number of the play action, giving him chances for big plays down the field. The pass concepts that they had were a lot more pure progression type stuff. Instead of having to read the whole field and make a decision based off the coverage, hey, start here, take your choice route, and then work accordingly. Those are things that I think Russell Wilson will be much better at. So I like the early returns on Payton, Wilson together. Obviously, it's early. It's just the beginning. It's the base stuff here in their first preseason game. But some things to like if you're a Broncos fan.